Hello and welcome to Middle Eastern Thursdays. So I have such a great haul for you today. So I figured that, spring and summer are quickly approaching, and I've been working for the past several weeks on curating a group of fragrances that I believe will be great for the spring and summer seasons. I wanted to bring this selection to you early enough so that you would have time to make up your mind on which ones you may be interested in, and then also, give them time to macerate a bit before the season comes in full swing. So today I will be sharing with you 13 fragrances that I think are perfect for the spring and summer seasons. So these are fragrances that I haven't even sniffed because I've been waiting for you so that we could open them together and you could see my first impression reaction. These fragrances, of course, I have not tested, but by the time you're watching this video, I would probably be in about 3 days into testing some of these fragrances with the hopes that I can come back to you with a full detailed review of the top fragrances from this group. But before we jump right in, if this is your first time here, I'm Arahi, and in this channel we love to talk about fragrances, makeup, and fashion. I upload videos on Tuesdays, Thursdays, Sundays, and sometimes I even have a bonus video for the week. If that sounds like the type of content that you're interested in and like a good plan, then please consider subscribing, give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget, leave a comment. Let's go. All right, so before we jump right into the fragrances, I just wanted to give you a couple of updates. So the first thing is that please remember that we are still in the midst of our 5K giveaway. Remember that the entries will be closing on March 1st. I will include all of the details of the giveaway in the description box. The other thing that I wanted to ask you is actually a favor. So today I am going to be sharing with you 13 fragrances, and I am trying to bring you a detailed review of all 13 as soon as possible. But I do need your help. If you could please leave me a comment as part of this video, letting me know from this lineup of fragrances, which are the 3 that interest you the most. From everybody's input, I will be sure to pull a very concise list to definitely bring back to you as soon as possible. So we're going to go ahead and start with a fragrance that I have been so excited to get my nose on. I am speaking about Paris Corner EMIR collection, PEAR Potion. So PEAR Potion comes in this very nice box. No big frills, but I'm good with that. And let's see what the bottle looks like. Ooh, okay. So look at the bottle. Very weighty. And honestly, it looks really nice. Very nice. Let's see. Oh, but wait, before I spray it, let me give you the notes of this fragrance. So the top notes of this fragrance are pear and apple. The middle are jasmine and caramel. And at the base, we have raspberry and musk. Now, this is not a fragrance that is on Fragrantica, at least not right now. So I had to do some research to get those notes. But what I have found is that when I have to research and use, certain retailers or certain forums, they don't always have all of the notes. So let's see what I pick up on this fragrance. Guys, as soon as I sprayed the fragrance, I could smell that note of pear, but it's going to be curious enough because what I'm picking up more than the pear right now is like a green apple. This one is sweet, fresh, floral, definitely musky, and it's fruity. It's not just the apple and the pear that I'm picking up. This is fruity. There's more fruits in here. Yeah, so I saw in the notes that there's raspberry, but I'm still picking up other fruits. More than just raspberry, apple, and pear, I'm picking up other fruits. I am getting the pear note right now, But I have to be honest with you guys, there is something in this opening that's not settling well with me. There's like a funky vibe to the fragrance right now. Like there's a funky smell in here. And I'm trying to figure out if it's just a note that's in the process or in the journey of developing. Let's see. Yeah, it's getting better. Definitely getting better. And now I'm getting much more of the pear. Ooh, I'm getting caramel. Yeah, that sweetness is not just of these fruits. It's the caramel. And that opening, that weird smell that I got at the opening is pretty much gone now. I say that this is a good one. This is definitely a spring summer fragrance, but let me get back to you because I'm just concerned about that opening. I don't think that I'm willing to recommend this right now. Yeah, I'm just concerned about that opening. So give me some time to come back to you. I want to test it on my skin and see what it does then. I'm probably going to test it on skin and continue to do some paper just to get like the true, without my skin interfering with its own chemistry. So I'm going to come back to you on this fragrance. So this next one I've been even more excited about because there's a bit more hype around this one. And personally, I just love the note of mango in spring and summer fragrances. And of course, you know that I must be talking about Mango Punch from, of course, Paris Corner EMIR collection. So it comes in a very similar box to Pear Potion, as you can see. Let's go and see what it looks like. Okay, beautiful. So the bottle is pretty much like the same bottle of Pear Potion, just that this one, of course, is Mango Punch. So let's see what it smells like. I always forget in the excitement. Let me give you the notes. So the top notes for Mango Punch are mango, pineapple, blackberry, and a citrusy accord. Then in the middle, we have sambac jasmine, lotus flower, and iris. It's really rare to find lotus flower in a fragrance nowadays, so I'm quite looking forward to seeing what they did with that here. And then at the base, there's vanilla, cedarwood, patchouli, and musk. Okay, so let's see what it smells like. Okay, here we go. So, by the way, this fragrance is supposed to be inspired by Wilhelm's mango skin. So even though I love mango fragrances, for some reason, guys, I just did not pick up mango skin. There was just something, because I do know what mango skin smells like. And I have to tell you, it's not something that I would say that I really love. And I can tell you that this is mango skin for sure. This is definitely mango skin. But I am going to tell you right now, some of you are going to feel that the opening of this fragrance is quite synthetic. And while I understand the point that you're going to make about that, I am telling you, this is the smell of mango skin. And by the way, this is mango skin when the mango is not fully ripe yet. That's what this smells like. Have you ever had a mango and you failed to peel it completely before biting into it, and then you bite into it and you get like that? It's tart, but it's more than that. There's like a taste to it, and it makes like your lips itch. Yeah, very interesting. This is bringing me those memories clearly, because this is definitely mango skin, but this is not a ripe mango. And to some, this will smell synthetic. This is definitely one that I think we need to try on skin before you make any decision to pick it up. So this fragrance is quite tropical. I'm immediately picking up on the florals as soon as the fragrance opens. The fragrance for me is opening with that mango skin that's pretty strong. But there's immediately also that tropical vibe. This is definitely a spring and even more summer fragrance to me than anything. The florals that I'm picking up are jasmine and a little bit of gardenia. Yeah, but more jasmine. But it's definitely jasmine and gardenia. But the jasmine is taking the lead here. Jasmine is not the dominant note in this fragrance to my nose right now. It's still that mango skin. That mango skin is so strong. Oh my goodness. You're gonna have to make sure that you do love mango, period, to like this fragrance. And then mango skin adds a twist to it. There's definitely vanilla here. I picked up the vanilla midway, like a couple of minutes into it, but it's not a lot of vanilla. Vanilla is not what I'm really picking up in this fragrance right now. I'm really picking up that mango skin. It's quite prominent. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And the jasmine is leading with the gardenia in the background. This fragrance is also quite musky. And I'm not picking up on the patchouli, but I have the serious suspicion that the reason that I'm not picking up on patchouli, because patchouli is one of those notes that whenever there's patchouli in a fragrance, even when they don't disclaim it, my nose picks up on patchouli immediately. And patchouli is a note that I love, but oh, this is smelling really good now, guys. Ooh. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Huh. This is smelling really good now. Really, really good. But I'm telling you, you have to be into mango skin to like this fragrance, because that mango skin is not going anywhere. It's just sitting there. Anyway, I'm going to move on, but I will test it on my skin and let you know, what I find. But there towards the end, because I was more in like dried down, I was able to really appreciate the full blend of the fragrance a bit more. I still did not pick up on the patchouli, but the musk is definitely there. There is some vanilla. It's not vanilla centric. This fragrance is all about the mango. All right, so the next fragrance that I have for you is a fragrance that so many of you have recommended. You may recall that in one of our recent hauls, I hauled a LATAFFA, the latest MAYAR, which is MAYAR Natural Intense. And I really didn't like that opening very much. And I just decided that I was going to let it sit. And I'm almost ready to bring you that review, by the way. And I am not going to spoil that review right now. I'm really trying to hold my tongue back, but you will see that fragrance in a detailed review video very soon. So you'll get my final thoughts. But the one that I picked up that you guys told me, oh, if you didn't like that one, for sure you're gonna like the original. So I picked up this LATAFFA MAYAR. So this fragrance was released in 2022, and it's supposed to be inspired by Atelier d'Or's Pink Me Up. And I do have that fragrance. So while I test this one, I will be sure to test it to see if they're really exactly alike, or if they're just similar, or if they're not even alike at all. So it comes in this cylinder-like packaging. It's like a tin cylinder, but very, very nice. I'm okay with it. Very pink. And here is the bottle. Ooh. So this bottle is just like the other one. Okay. Not mad at it. I didn't like the packaging of the other one very much, but I am liking this one for some reason. I don't know. I think that, I don't know. Maybe it's that green in the other one wasn't pulling, even though I love green, but I'm liking this one. Okay, so the notes on MAYAR are top notes: raspberry, lychee, and violet leaf. You guys know we've been talking about that there's a lychee fragrance every day. And then for middle notes, we have peony, white rose, and jasmine. And for base notes, we have musk and vanilla. Okay, that does look like the DNA structure, note structure of Pink Me Up, but let's just focus on this fragrance today, and then I will let you know what I find. There is a tropical twist to this, but I am not liking this opening. I am not liking this opening. Maybe this fragrance needs to sit. Yeah. The opening to me smells right now like rotten fruit. I hate it when that happens, but I have to let you know, there's some vanilla in here. There's like a water note, like an aquatic feel to it, which lends to that tropical mood. But yeah, ever so present is that like rotten fruit type of smell. Yeah, I'm not liking that. Oh my goodness, no. Yeah, I'm gonna have to let this one sit for sure. I have a feeling that these MAYAR fragrances all need to sit. I really hate it because so many of you recommended this fragrance, but I want you to know that I am not giving up on it. I am going to put it on my shelf, and every 2 weeks or so, I will go and sniff it. All right, so this next one was also a recommendation by one of our fam members. It wasn't a group of, fam members that asked me to pick this one up. It was just one, and you know who you are, I'm not going to say names, but it was just one fam member that she didn't want me to pick it up so that I could test it for her. She wanted me to try it because she thinks that I'll like it. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. It's from LATAFFA and it's AJAYEB Dubai Portrait. And I hope I said that correctly. So it comes in this very nice box. There's some design to it, but it's just a regular box. Let's see. Oh, wow. Oh my goodness, guys. Look at that bottle. Look at the bottle. This feels so luxurious. It's very, very heavy and it feels so luxurious. And that cap is just beautiful. Let's see what the cap feels like. Oh, wow. Quite heavy. No, this is really luxurious. Oh my gosh, I hope this juice is good. Let's see. But, before I spray it, the notes on this one are top notes, orange and lemon. Middle notes are mango, osmanthus, and jasmine. And the base notes are sandalwood, amber, musk, and oud. Ooh, I can't wait to try this. This sounds like a fragrance that's right up my alley, so let's see. Ooh, this opens up quite fruity, but I am loving this opening. It's fruity, very citrusy, very, very citrusy opening. It's automatically fresh. This is giving me spring, summer vibes all the way. It's very fruity and there's that citrus that comes in immediately, but altogether it's so tropical. It is sweet, and now I'm picking up on some woodiness. It's ambery. Guys, I am loving this fragrance. This is a very, very different take on a fruity tropical fragrance. This is so different. Wow, loving it. But I have to tell you, in that opening, those citrus notes with the fruits, wow, you need to like a beautiful, fruity, citrusy fragrance, if you know what I mean. It's like a competition between the fruits. Oh my gosh, guys, this fragrance is so good. Wow. Okay, you know who you are. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Wow. Oh yeah. This is definitely spring, summer. This is an ace right here. Love it. And there's another AJAYEB, and I picked it up also. I have it, but it's coming in a different haul because today is just about preparing for spring and summer. And that one to me is not going to be a spring, summer fragrance. Oh my goodness. I am going to use this all the time during this coming spring and summer. Day, night. I really love this fragrance. I did not expect it to be this good. Thank you. You know who you are. By the way, before I share the next fragrance, I just wanted to say thank you to you guys because I am enjoying so much all of the messages that I get from you. And sometimes we get into these long discussions. It's just fascinating to me. I absolutely love it and really appreciate it. So this next fragrance is another recommendation from a couple of fam members. And this is one that I have heard of within the fragrance community, but never decided to pick it up because it's in, like a pink box pink bottle, and I'm like, oh, it's gonna be another rose fragrance. I have so many rose fragrances. You know, I'll just pick up this other one instead of this one. But these fam members told me that they really feel that I'm gonna love this one. You know who you are. So let's go ahead and check it out. It comes in this beautiful pink box. Just a very basic box, which I'm okay with that. Wow. Okay, so this is like a weapon. Like, this is pretty weighty, but I'm loving it. It's very luxurious. You know, I typically don't like these things, not even in my Casa Marati from Xerjoff bottles. I just really don't like the tassels, but I don't mind this one. Very, very nice. Look at the bottle. So the top notes are rose, lychee, pink pepper. The middle notes are rose, musk, lily of the valley. And the base notes are musk, vanilla, and patchouli. Let's see. I can already smell it. Wow. And I'm supposed to let this one sit. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Oh, I tell you, you just never know with these Middle Eastern fragrances. I thought this was just gonna be yet another rose lychee fragrance. Nope. Nope. This is not like a complex, like an amouage type of fragrance where you never know, you know, what is going on. But it's not linear. But I'm gonna tell you right now, to my nose right now, this is perfection. This is probably one of the best rose lychee fragrances I've ever sniffed. Do you guys know if this was inspired by anything? Because if it was, I want to know what it was inspired by. I may have to pick that one up too, but this, wow. This is absolutely beautiful. You know, this would be perfect for those spring and summer afternoon weddings that they want to seat you outside. It's really hot, but they still want to seat you outside. And you get all, you know, kind of like you start perspiring and stuff like that, and you still want to smell fresh and beautiful. This is the fragrance. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this opens with a ton of rose. But the rose is not a mature rose, like a dated rose or like I dried, you know, I dried those flowers and there's a rose in there. No, it doesn't smell like that. This is a very fresh fragrance. Oh my goodness. It's a little bit sweet. It's not like sweet or overpowering sweet. No, it's just, I'm telling you, it's just perfect for spring. Oh my goodness. For spring, summer. There's a tropical vibe to it. It's very musky. You know those fragrances that are so beautifully done when it comes to musk that they almost smell like your skin? But this is not necessarily like that because there's quite a bit of rose here. Oh my gosh, and the vanilla here is just perfection. Oh, I can't believe I waited this long to pick this one up. This, if you are into rose fragrances with, you know, musk and vanilla, tropical twist, if you like all of that, just pick it up. I'm telling you, just pick it up. Guys, I'm gonna stop because I love this fragrance. So this next one was also recommended by a fam member. So you know who you are if you're watching. And it's a fragrance that I've heard a couple of people talk about, but when they've talked about it, I haven't really paid much attention because, again, it's another pink box and a pink bottle. And not that I hate pink, I really do like the color pink, but when I look at fragrances like this, I just immediately think, oh, is that going to have enough depth and character and oomph? You know, I like a fragrance that makes a certain kind of statement. And it comes in this pink box. Ooh, okay. Very interesting bottle. Look at the bottle, guys. Okay, so the top notes are red fruits and orange. The middle notes are marshmallow, lily of the valley, and jasmine. And at the base, we have vanilla, moss, and musk. So let's see. So this fragrance was launched in 2023 and it was inspired by Burberry Her Elixir. I am loving that because I don't have that one. You know, I've had it in my cart many times and I just never pick it up. I just don't know why, but so Let's see how I'm gonna feel about this one. Okay, this is quite sweet. I'm immediately picking up on the powderiness. This is really beautiful. Wow, this is really beautiful. Oh my goodness, I am loving this vanilla. Wow. There's a ton of vanilla here, and the vanilla is like wrapping itself around like a bouquet of fruits. Like there's some freshness to this fragrance. Even though it's powderiness, it's fresh. So that moss note is making this fragrance have some serious character. I can pick up on it, but it's blending beautifully with those fruits. This is also fresh, and there's an earthy quality to it, but I know that that earthy quality that I'm picking up is still that moss, but it is beautiful. Wow, this is another one, guys. This one is one to get. So whomever it was that recommended this one to me, thank you. This is incredible. This is really, really good. I can't wait to test it on my skin. Okay, so this next fragrance is one that has been making the rounds in fragrance forums, especially like blogs. And I've been looking at it and just considering, you know, there's something about the look of the bottle of this fragrance that speaks to like a different level of quality. I don't know. I just have a feeling that this may be a line, that this may be a brand that I really end up liking. This is a new brand. They just launched in 2023 is my understanding. They are based in the United Arab Emirates. And their parent company, though, is Paris Corner. So the name of the company is North Stag, and this is Expressions QUATRE 4, you know, QUATRE, which is like for 4. I know I'm butchering that one. But isn't this a beautiful box? Look at that, guys. This is really, really beautiful. And then this is how it opens. And then you come here and you lift this. And there is the fragrance. Isn't that nice? That is very, very nice. Very nicely packaged. Oh, wow. Look at this bottle. Okay, so let me give you the notes of the fragrance before we go ahead and spray it. So this is not on Fragrantica, so I had to go do my research. And the top notes are mandarin orange, bergamot, and grapefruit. The middle notes are ambergris, ginger, and coconut. And at the base, we have ambroxan and musk. So for those of you that have a problem with ambroxan, please note this fragrance has ambroxan. And this fragrance is supposed to be inspired by Louis Vuitton's Afternoon Swim fragrance, which I have had my nose on that one now, and it smells unbelievable. So I am hoping that without having to pay that kind of money, I get something that smells similar. Did you guys take a look at the cap? Do you see how beautiful? And ooh, it's quite very weighty, guys. This is a very heavy bottle. It's very high quality. It's very, very nicely done. I hope that the camera is making it justice. Okay, so wow, this is beautiful. Wow, this is beautifully different. This opens quite citrusy. Very much that mandarin orange, very present. Yet this is pure mandarin orange at the opening. You know when you peel a mandarin orange with your fingers and then you start to tear it apart so you can eat it, and there's that juice and there's a smell. That's what this smells like, intensified. Oh my goodness, this is unbelievable. This is for sure. This is spring and summer in a bottle for sure. Guys, so all I'm getting in the fragrance right now is that mandarin orange with touches of ginger. Yeah. You know how ginger can have like a little bit of spiciness to it? Like when you eat it, when you make a tea with it, or anything that you do with ginger, or when you shave it and then you know, like there's a spicy quality to ginger. Well, you can pick it up in the fragrance. Yeah. But this is pure mandarin orange with touches of ginger. I can't wait to spray this one on my skin. This is really, really incredible, guys. This is really a different level of fragrance, definitely. If you've gotten your nose on this fragrance, please let me know, because I am loving it. I am loving it. If you love mandarin orange, you love that kind of citrusy vibe, and this is not even a vibe, this is quite intense. I can tell that this is going to be a fragrance that's not going to be faint, but this is for those sophisticated occasions during spring, summer, where it's not necessarily like a black tie event, but you're dressed with like a white suit and some very simple sandals, and you're maybe even wearing a beautiful spring, summer type of hat, and then you spray this on and the hat is slanted to the side, and you spray this fragrance on and you are feeling yourself. That is perfection right there. This is the fragrance. This is the feel of the fragrance right here. So this next one is a fragrance that I have wanted to try for so long. So this is also from Paris Corner, the EMIR collection, and this is Vibrant Orange and Neroli. It comes in this cylinder. It's not made out of tin though. It's like some sort of cardboard. Let's see, how do I open this? And there is the fragrance. So I'm just gonna say this. What does this bottle remind you of? Byredo, right? Yeah. So this is supposed to be inspired by Byredo Sun-Dazed. And I have a lot of fragrances in my collection and so many different fragrance houses, of course. But Byredo is one that I've never really gotten into because I did have a discovery set and I was just not happy with the performance for the price, right? So yeah, that's one that I have been passing on for quite some time. So if I can get, you know, better performance from these fragrances from EMIR, you know, I'm all for it. Does not appear on Fragrantica either, so I'm gonna go ahead and give you the notes that I found. So the top notes are Mandarin Orange and Californian Lemon. The middle notes are Neroli and Jasmine Sambac. And at the base, we have Cotton Candy, guys, and White Musk. This is unbelievable. This is a gourmand. This is a spring summer gourmand fragrance. Okay, so to my nose, the dominant note here immediately upon opening is the cotton candy. I'm getting cotton candy. Yeah, and it's quite dominant. Oh my goodness. But the funny thing is that even though I'm getting that cotton candy, the fragrance is not crazy sweet. There's a certain degree of sweetness to it, but I'm not getting sweet. I'm not getting sweet cotton candy sweet, but I'm getting cotton candy. I know it sounds crazy, but I'm telling you. Oh my goodness, wow. This is very aromatic. It's soft, spicy. It is obviously citrusy because in the background of that cotton candy, from the opening, I've been getting that orange. Although the notes, if I recall correctly, say Mandarin Orange, I'm not getting necessarily Mandarin Orange. I'm getting orange in the backdrop of that cotton candy. The cotton candy is the star of this fragrance, for sure. But this is an incredible. I have nothing like this in my collection. This is really incredible. I hope it performs really well, but even if it doesn't perform well, I'm still gonna use it. I'll just get myself a decant and just respray myself wherever I am. But wow, this is a fragrance that anybody can use. To me, this is definitely unisex, and this is a fragrance that a young person or a more mature person could use, definitely. Love it. Absolutely love it. Guys, we have found a lot of good fragrances today, for sure. But I'm really loving this one. This is phenomenal. Wow. Okay, so since we are on this track, I figured that we would just go into the next Vibrant that I have for you today, which is Vibrant Vetiver Delight. And here's the bottle. Now this one is supposed to be inspired by a Byredo fragrance that I almost picked up because I really, really like it, which is Bal d'Afrique, if I remember correctly, but that's what it's supposed to be inspired by. Now the notes on this one before I try it for you is the top is Amalfi lemon, black currant, bergamot, and African orange flower. The middle are violet, cyclamen, and jasmine. And at the base, of course, we have vetiver, amber, musk, and Virginia cedar. That is the note structure of Bal d'Afrique. So let's see what we get here. This is Bal d'Afrique, guys. Yeah. I'm not picking up on any differences in the opening. This is Bal d'Afrique. This is a fragrance that I've had 2 10 ml decants of. And I have to keep respraying because the performance is just not good on my skin at all. If you've tried Bal d'Afrique, please tell me if you know, if it performs well for you. Wow, this, oh my goodness, I'm so happy I got this one. This is beautiful. Oh my goodness, this is perfection. This was done perfectly. This is like 100%. 100%. Let me just start by saying that this is an amber woody fragrance. It is citrusy, soft, spicy. This is like silk. It is so smooth. It is so well blended. It is so perfect. There's a green quality to this fragrance that is done so beautifully. And oh. Now I'm picking up on a violet, which seems to be like, now I'm picking up on a violet. And this violet is like a little bit sweet. It's like the violet has been sweetened. Wow, this is spring and summer in a bottle. You know, this was sold out for the longest time. And then we came out of the summer season and, you know, I just gave up on it. But I'm so glad I found it again. Wow, this is really incredible. I'm telling you right now, these are both winners. This is incredible. Truly, truly beautiful. You know, I was so impressed by that last Vetiver Delight one because it is Bal d'Afrique, right? But the more I kept smelling it, you know, like when it really reached the dry down, the more I sniffed it, I really believe that it's a more refined version, if you can even believe it, of Bal d'Afrique. It's almost like the citrus notes in Vetiver Delight are definitely more emphasized than they are in Bal d'Afrique. And I remember that for me, the one thing that had me iffy at the beginning of Bal d'Afrique is that the opening is quite heavy on black currant. But in Vetiver Delight, this fragrance is so smooth, so beautifully blended. It is really perfection. I'm telling you, I like it more than Bal d'Afrique. And if when I try it on skin, it performs better, I'm probably gonna pick up a backup bottle because that is like the perfect, that one and then the vibrant orange and neroli. Oh my goodness, guys. Those two fragrances are really, really exceptional. But I have to tell you, today we have found already so many fragrances that I am just in heaven happy that I picked them up. So let's keep going. Okay, so this next fragrance is a fragrance that I wanted to try for quite some time. And I finally just said, let's just do it because I think this fragrance is gonna be perfect for spring and summer. And it is from Paris Corner and it's NOUF. I think that's how you pronounce it, NOUF. And you know, it comes in this very simple box, which I'm not hating. Let's see what it looks like. So here's what the bottle looks like. Now this one, I couldn't find what it was inspired by, but I was watching, I can't remember who, and they said, and I just took a note of it, that to their nose, this is like inspired maybe by Cahiers Alfursam, you know, that fragrance. And that is one fragrance that many of you have recommended and I've never picked it up. I've had it in my cart many times, both the white one and the black one, and I've just never gone for it. But I think I'm going to do it now, even though I've heard that this one is supposed to be better. right? So if you own Caid Alforsan, have you heard of this fragrance? Have you tried this fragrance? If you have, please let us know, you know, in the comment section. And just let me know, should I still pick up Caid Alforsan, the white one and the black one, or what are your thoughts in general? Okay, so let me tell you the notes of this one. The notes are grapefruit, bergamot, white cedar, patchouli, jasmine, oak moss, and pineapple. Ooh. Oh wow, this is pure pineapple. Oh my goodness. As soon as you spray it, you're gonna get pineapple. This is very citrusy. It's woody. It is sweet. Not very, very sweet. This is like when there's a ripe pineapple and you're cutting it to take off the like the skin, and as you cut it, there's that juice because it's so ripe and juicy and perfect, and you get that smell. That's what this smells like. This definitely has a very strong tropical vibe to it. There's definitely more here than just the jasmine. There's an earthy quality to it. Like in the backdrop of that juicy pineapple, there's an earthy quality that came in almost immediately upon opening. And that earthy quality, I'm telling you, is coming from that patchouli, because I can get the patchouli. I get the patchouli. So for me, this is like for more casual occasions during spring, summer. This is not, you know, I don't want to smell like pineapple if I'm going to a nice event or a spring wedding or a summer wedding or any type of a bit more formal event. This is like the limit of this fragrance for me would be, could I go to the office with it? Absolutely. During the spring, summer. This is definitely spring, summer, because this is pure pineapple. If you want to know what this smells like, this is pure pineapple with a backdrop of woodiness and earthiness because of the patchouli. And then there are some white florals. You know, they only mention jasmine in the notes, but I'm picking up on other white florals. So yeah, but this is a lovely fragrance, but you have to be a pineapple lover and know that you're going to get pineapple every day, all day, 24/7 when you wear this. So I'm trying to figure out, guys, if I need to like bring the shade down on the window behind me, because I woke up super early today, like at 4 in the morning, so that I could get going and film before my day starts. And now the sun is coming up and I can see, you know, in the viewfinder that, yeah. But I don't think it's making any type of issue. But if you're having any issue, just know that I just didn't know that the sun was going to be that strong today. Anyway, so let's continue. Okay, so this next one, I've also been looking forward to it because it was inspired by a fragrance that I had considered picking up a couple of times, but I never just did it. So if this one is good, I'll be very happy. And this one is Super Crush from Paris Corner, the EMIR collection. And it comes in this box, which is a very simple box. Let's see what we have in here. Wow, oh my goodness. This is a gorgeous bottle and it is so heavy. Wow. The bottle is quite heavy. So let me read you the notes before I spray it. So its top notes are saffron, ginger, Sicilian mandarin, and Sicilian bergamot. So we're gonna have a pretty fresh opening. And then in the middle notes, we have amberwood, Moroccan rose, Egyptian jasmine, and Indonesian patchouli leaf. This is supposed to be inspired by Mansera's Instant Crush. Okay, so from what I recall, I had like a sample of Instant Crush from Mansera. From what I recall, this smells similar right now, but I don't think that I can tell you because I don't have that fragrance, so I can't, and I haven't used it on the regular. So I don't know if this really is smelling like it, but this is a very nice fragrance. This opens up quite woody and warm spicy. This is warm, spicy, and woody. There's some rose in here. There's quite a bit of vanilla. So I get vanilla from the opening, but what I get the most is like a spicy feel in the opening, followed by the woody notes and then a sweetness that starts to come in when you start to pick up on the note of vanilla. And the rose is now here, but the rose is not front and center at all. The rose is pretty faint actually. It's so faint that I can't even tell you what type of rose is it. Is it a fresh rose? Is it a young rose? Is it a mature rose? Yeah, I just know that there's some rose in there. I can definitely pick it up. I think this is a very nice fragrance. I have to use it and try it on my skin and use it and see what feel it gives me. I don't know yet how I fully feel about it. I know that I like what I'm smelling, but it's also smelling quite linear to me right now. Like it came in with all of the notes that I told you, and it, you know, I sniffed it for several minutes and I still get the same thing. On my skin, of course, it will do something else, but I think I need to wear this fragrance to know if it's a fragrance that's really making me feel a certain kind of way, as in, will I pull it to use it, or is it just gonna sit there, right? Because I guess what I'm trying to say is I'm not necessarily wowed by this one. Some of the others really wowed me, so it's tough competition to come into this list towards the end. So I want to give it a fair shot. I will go ahead and try this fragrance and let you know later how I feel about it. It's not that I dislike it. I do like it. It just didn't wow me. I don't think there's anything groundbreaking about it, while there are some others here that, wow, really blew me away. But I'll give you more of an idea towards the end. Now this next fragrance, oh my goodness, I am so excited because I've been dying to try it for the longest time. I've heard quite a bit of conversation about it, and I just knew that I wanted to try it. And it is from Paris Corner TASKEEN Marina. Now there's another TASKEEN which is more around like the note of peach or peach tea type of note, and I was gonna pick that one up too, but it was sold out. But this is the one that I've been really wanting for a very long time. So let's go ahead and read the notes. So you can't find it on Fragrantica. So, and you know what? I got so excited that I forgot to even open the box. Let's see what this looks like, even though I've seen it online 50,000 times. Very simple box. Ooh, oh, I like this bottle. Tell me this bottle doesn't say summer to you. Look at this bottle. So the notes on this one are tropical orange and grapefruit. And then in the middle, lily of the valley, jasmine and peach. And at the base, musk, black currant, and amber. Oh my goodness. Oh, oh yes. Oh yeah. Oh my goodness. This is truly summer in a bottle. This opens up super citrusy, but fresh and zesty, like with a strong zest. I can clearly pick up on the orange and the grapefruit. Like I can distinguish between those two within that citrusy opening. Not picking up on the florals yet. Oh my goodness, guys, this smells so good. This is summer in a bottle. This is not like, can you use it during the spring? I think you can, but this is for sure summer in a bottle. This is perfection for summer. And if you're going to a resort like in the Caribbean or anything like that, where it's more about beaches, oh my gosh, this is the fragrance that I would bring to wear all day long. This is very tropical, musky fragrance, perfect for the summer. This is summer in a bottle. It's a combination of florals and fruitiness with a strong backdrop of freshness and citrusness. Like, it's just beautiful. Love it. Absolutely love it. Oh, and by the way, TASKEEN Marina, I couldn't find that it was inspired by anything. And to my nose, it doesn't smell like anything I've ever smelled. That fragrance is perfection for summer. I don't even think that that's a fragrance, in all honesty, that I would use much during the spring unless it's a very warm day. But that fragrance for summer days, oh my gosh, like a sundress with like a sun hat, you know, to protect yourself, and some sandals, and that fragrance, just beautiful. And like a basket type of handbag, oh my goodness, perfection, just perfection. Just like Just like on a hot summer day, you put on a pair of shorts, a t-shirt, your sneakers, you get on your bicycle, you spray that fragrance on, you're going to be living your best life. Just perfection. Those are the occasions that are calling to me. But also, if you're going on a Caribbean vacation and you're going to be at a resort, that's the type of fragrance that I could use from morning to night. It is just incredible. I really am loving it. Okay, so this next fragrance is one that I've heard about before, and I've been dying to try it, and just get right to it. So it is Paris Corner EMIR, and this is just bergamot. And anything from the EMIR factory edition comes in a box like this. Just a very simple box, but I'm good. Let's see. So here's the box. Oh, here's some wrapping. And here's the bottle. And here is the bottle. It's a very like minimalistic, like basic bottle. It's very weighty. It doesn't feel cheap at all. You know, nothing from EMIR so far that I've tried feels cheap at all. But yeah. And the cap is not heavy, but it's not like feeling cheap or anything. This really is, you know, very interesting. Because of course it's reminding me of Le Labo. So this one is supposed to be inspired by Le Labo Bergamot 22. Now, before I even try it, let me tell you that Bergamot 22 is a fragrance that I had a decant of that I tried to fall in love with because it was so fresh, but there was just something in it that I just did not, it just didn't sit well with me. And I like a good citrus, clean kind of fragrance, but there's just something about it that just doesn't go well with me. So let's see how I feel about this one. Let's go ahead and try it. All right, so this one is not on Fragrantica, so I'm gonna go ahead and read you the notes that I found. Bergamot, petit grain, grapefruit, nutmeg, orange blossom, cedar, amber, musk, and vetiver. Very nice sprayer. Okay, this is very aromatic. Woody. Yeah, this definitely does smell like Le Labo Bergamot 22. This is pretty spot on. But you know what? We've tried several zesty quality fragrances today. This one is just different. This is having, and I'm sure you can tell, this is having on me the same effect that Le Labo Bergamot 22 had. To me, I hate to say it like this. This is just my opinion. It's like a little bit boring. This is very linear. There is no journey right now to my nose. And this is exactly what happened with Le Labo Bergamot 22 and I. And it's not because this is a clean type fragrance. I've tried other clean fragrances that I absolutely love. But this one is just very linear. It's like, it is what it is. Like it's bergamot, citrusy, clean, crisp. And that's it. That's all you're gonna get. Like Le Labo Bergamot 22, it really does. It really, really does. But this fragrance is definitely not for me. I'm probably going to declutter it at some point, or I'll see if anybody in my family wants it, because this is, you know, I picked it up because I was hoping that there would be a twist to it. Because, you know, I would love to have a fragrance of this type in my collection, but this is just like, it's so linear to my nose. I can't even tell you how disappointing that is for me, because I'm all about the journey of the fragrance. But this one, no. Anyway, so that was the last fragrance. So now let me tell you overall right now what my thoughts are in selections. And then you can tell me what you're interested in, and I will get working on some full detailed reviews. But let me tell you where I'm at. Okay, so now the sun is getting stronger. Thank God I'm almost done. So I just want to share with you from the 13 fragrances that we looked at today, there's definitely a group, and it's quite a large group, because I have to tell you, to me, this is one of the most successful hauls that I've done in a while. In all the hauls that we've done recently of Middle Eastern fragrances, I have found quite a number of gems, but I think in this haul, I found more than ever. I did quite a bit of research to try and curate this list of fragrances and bring them to you today. But I have to tell you, there are some fragrances that just blew me away. Like, I had some expectations, and some of them I didn't even have much of an expectation, and they just totally blew me away. And let me tell you what those fragrances are. In no particular order, I'm just going to tell you what they are and kind of why. Okay, so AJAYEB Dubai Portrait is just exceptional. I have to tell you, this is elegance and sophistication while attending summer events. Like, that's all I have to say. This is exceptional, exceptional. I am absolutely in love with this one. The next one is North Stag Expressions 4. Oh my goodness, guys. This is such a different type of spring summer fragrance. And I dare say that you could probably use this during the fall also. I don't know about the winter, but I could probably pull this off during the fall real easy. This is an exceptional quality fragrance. The blend is upper notch. It's like when we tried the entire collection from Cadlash that I keep telling you guys to pick it up before it sells out, because it is incredible. And I'm not sure that it's part of the permanent collection. You know, the collection where we have Fleur Oud. Those fragrances, as soon as you get your nose on them, you know, uh-oh, this is a different level. Well, this is a totally different level. This is exceptional, for sure. Of course, you knew that this was going to be on the list because this is incredible summer. This is summer in a bottle. Like, that's all I'm going to say about this one. This is, if you want the perfect summer versatile fragrance, this TASKEEN MARINA is it. And of course, guys, I will be linking all of the fragrances, even the ones that I'm not saying that are my favorites right now. I will be linking them all in the description box for you. And I leave it up to your judgment. If you are interested in picking one up, are you going to pick it up now or wait for me to come back with a full detailed review? It's totally up to you. But I am telling you, this fragrance, this is going to be my summer. I'm just going to do these two together because you knew that this was going to be on here, because I can't wait to start testing these two to use them. They are exceptional. And the level of quality, oh my goodness. And it's just unbelievable. This one blew my mind away because I like it more than Bal d'Afrique. Like, wow, like unbelievable. I'm telling you, these Middle Eastern fragrances are just wow. Anyway, those two. Totally feminine category. I have, of course, MOHRA Silky Rose. This one is one of those that really surprised me. I thought that I was going to be like, yeah, whatever. Yeah, but you know, and I told myself, yeah, but Arahi, you have to bring some variety to the group. Not everybody's going to feel like you do. So you just have to be open-minded and review the fragrance in an objective manner so they can decide if they want it or not. And guess what she did? She hooked me on real quick, because as soon as I sprayed it, beautiful, beautiful fragrance, guys, and so affordable. Oh my God, it's ridiculous. And then now, women, this is Burberry Her Elixir, period. That's all I'm going to tell you. This has that lactonic quality. It has that like milkshake effect. It's just Burberry Her Elixir, but super affordable. Like, if you have this fragrance, please let me and the fam know in the description box your feeling about this one, because really exceptional. And last but not least, so you know there's always a wild card. This is going to be the wild card because I personally really like this fragrance, but I just want to make sure that I continue to caution you on the fact that this is a green mango skin. This will not be for everybody because this is not your typical luscious, fruity, juicy mango fragrance. No, this is mango skin, and the mango was still a bit green, but I wanted it, so I started to peel it. And the skin, this is what this is, period, in a bottle. This is, yeah. So, but I think that this is a very interesting fragrance. I am dying to wear it on my skin because I have a feeling that this is going to be a very sexy summer, spring, mango fragrance because there's a lot of character here. So yeah, so this is definitely on my top list of what we've taken a look at today. So as you can see, we did 13 fragrances, and in my top selections, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I think we did really good. So we have reached the end of this video, and I hope that this was very enjoyable for you. This was certainly very fun for me, and I can't wait to hear your thoughts and opinions and who has what fragrance and what you think about it, because the ones that I shared with you towards the end, the 8 out of the 13, I'm already feeling quite strongly about them. I rarely change my mind. Once a fragrance gets me, it just gets better. And then the other fragrances, with the exception of the bergamot one, I'm still going to, test them and give them a try and see how I feel. Especially, Pear Potion. That was a little bit of a disappointment for me because I really wanted to love that fragrance, but there's just something in there that I need to work out. Maybe it just needs to sit, because all of these fragrances most likely are going to need to sit. Anyway, guys, I hope that was enjoyable. And remember that we have the giveaway going. You know what you have to do. Just look at it in the description box. All the details are in there. And I will see you in the next video.